I'm not a good planner. So I'm going to tell you 3 things that I want to mention in this, and hopefully remind me if I forget. So obedience, training, and football. So I'm going to start off with obedience. I think the future of communications in all kind of publicly funded services has to be employing people who do not care what other people think. And you were kind of talking about this. It doesn't matter whether the director says it or not. But if you're going to do anything worth doing as a communicator, you're going to have to argue, you're going to have to not wait for permission. And a lot of so I work with all sorts of public sector organisations, and a lot of people come looking for easy answers. So they'll bring me in, or I'll go to a conference and they'll kind of say, how are you going to deal with all the data? What can I buy that will help me to manage all of my social media better? There are no easy answers, and actually what we have to be as social media, as communicators, is problem solvers. We have to identify a problem and find out the ways that will suit our organisation, and take the confidence and not just wait. I mean, if you wait for the right answer, then someone else has already done it, and we need to pioneer and change things in the ways that we think are best. That's obedience. I've got a little chart that I've done that I will tweet later if you're interested, and it's kind of, I think the more obedient you are and the less you give a shit, the more evil you are. So it's a chart, and you can have a look at that. Training. So this is my second point. If I could rule communications in the public sector and all housing associations, I would make no one be allowed to do any training or a course if they can't demonstrate that in their own time they've taken an interest and learned something themselves without being told to do it, without being paid and on work time. Because if you don't give a shit about learning, then you're never going to do good things. We're not going to move this into the future. And there's so many people that I come across that I'll say, the communicators will do the training. This was actually not public sector, but I did some training with some communicators and said, so what do you read? What do you like yourself? What do you kind of really get into? What blogs are you into? And they're like, no, I don't really read. I'm like, okay, so how do you get into the job? What are you here for? They don't have a passion for the thing they're doing. So if I could kind of harness passion and interest and willingness to learn, that to me is the future of communications. And my third point, which is a bad football analogy, and I don't know much about football, but currently communicators, I think, are commentators. So the match happens and they just say what's going on. So the organisation says, this is what we're doing, and we're asking you to help our reputation get out there and make it seem good, or just tell people what's going on. And I think communicators should be pundits, so they should analyse and critique and predict what's going to go on in the future. They should be coaches, they should be helping the organisation to actually get a better game, so you're involved in the game itself. And all sorts of other football-y things that aren't just saying what's going on. I don't know much about football. But yeah, as you can see, there wasn't much preparation in that, but that's my provocation.
Thanks, Helen. Thank you very much.